Alright guys, welcome to King's Trades. This is going to be my first video that I am posting. What I'm going to be teaching you in this video is how to use Fibonacci retracement in a way that it is not normally used for. We're going to use Fibonacci retracement to identify future supply and demand zones that are also pretty much you can confirm the supply and demand zones with past supply and demand zones throughout the chart. So I'm going to take it step by step here. The first thing you want to make sure is that you are on the daily time frame. So you're going to hit your daily time frame. This is the Webull brokerage app, by the way. So we're on a daily time frame. We're going to go to our drawings, go to our Fibonacci retracement. By the way, this works for any brokerage app that you would chart on. I'm going to go from the high point of the last big run-up that we've had to the low point before it, which will be this level here. Now what we're going to do, the first thing, we're going to set the color to a little brighter so we can see it easier on the chart. You can set it to whatever color you please. It doesn't really matter. I just like that color because it's bright and I can see it easily and it's not green or red. So what we're going to do is make sure that we're locked to the top of that candle and make sure we're locked to the bottom of this candle. Now as you can see on the chart, on the daily, 429.50 is a supply or demand zone. It's been acting as a supply zone because we keep getting rejected off of it. Rejected 1, 2, 3 times now in the past 7 days, 7 trading days. Or maybe not 7 trading days, but like the past 2 weeks. But anyway, you can see up here, this blue line that the Fibonacci retracement has marked, the 435.72 was acting as a support, a demand level, so it would bounce off of that if it reached it. As you can see, it did here and here. This was a supply level back here a few weeks ago. As you can see from it bouncing down, staying underneath, even breaking through here and bouncing back down underneath. Up here at the 450 that it has marked, you see right here, rejection at a supply zone. Rejection 2 days in a row here on these supply zones. Back here, it was a supply zone, but it broke through and ended up being demand here. And then broke through. It broke through, came back up to retest it, and then came down. So, if you're using this, you can also confirm it with before, the past. You see the levels, this level here, the 462.07. Acted as supply and demand here. 450 acted as a demand zone back here, went up, came back down to retest it, ended up shooting up even higher. 441. We'll change it to, let's look at the 4 hour and the 1 hour, which is a good time frame to look at supply and demand. You can also look at it on the 5 minute, 10 minute, but I'm just trying to show you guys an overall picture from the past and compared to the present. So we'll zoom out a little bit. Let's go auto. So see this level right here, the 429.50 in the past has acted as support all the way back here. This was the 435 level, I'm sorry, 441 level was a demand or supply zone. So you see it bounced back, it rejected off of it, and then ultimately turned into a supply zone here. I'm sorry, demand zone, and it shot up after that. If we go back a little farther, I don't know, I can't zoom out too much more, but we're on the 4 hour. But yeah, ultimately you see these areas were past supply and demand zones as well as they are now. So you can use these to predict when to buy in to either calls or puts based off of a rejection or a bounce off of these levels. I've been using it and it's been pretty good for me so far. But that's all I have pretty much. It's fairly simple to use and pretty self-explanatory. If you know how to use supply and demand zones, you know how to you can read this pretty easily. Thanks for watching. If you liked it and you find the video to be informational, please hit that subscribe button and hit that smash that like button. I will be posting plenty more videos, informational of course, for supply and demand and using other types of charting such as EMA, etc. for technical analysis. I also plan on using this channel to be a live trading channel. I usually like to trade on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays when it's 0 day to end on my contracts for SPY. But yeah, if you guys liked it and find it informational, please smash that like button and hit the subscribe button. There will be plenty more videos to come.